Good morning. I have been doing a lot of stuff and not able to just sit down and focus and write my blog, but I have wanted to check in and update, give an update on my preparation for my trip and kind of what's been going on. So I figured a video would be a worthy replacement for writing an actual blog. So yeah, I guess last I talked about what I was up to. I was sort of just coming to terms with the fact that I was actually going to do it, and dealing with emotions of feeling afraid of leaving Addison and him feeling afraid of me leaving and all that, and moving into now today I'm in Baton Rouge. Just played a couple shows with Addison. We did a house show here at Dick's house. This is a place that we've been to a few times actually. This may be our fifth or sixth time here. We stayed at Dick's when we were riding our bikes from Vermont to Austin, and this was, Baton Rouge was one of the last places that was along our ride before we got into Texas. And I remember it was February and it was 18 degrees and freezing rain, and Dick let us stay at his place and we played him some music, and he was really loved it and hosted a last minute party, and I think 15 or 20 people showed up, and it was really fun. And so that's just been a biannual thing that we've done. And so Friday night we had a house show. There was lots of people laughing and dancing and being rowdy. And then last night we had a pretty magical experience in New Orleans. We drove through the pouring rain to this coffee house in New Orleans called Neutral Grounds, and we didn't really expect anyone to come because it was pouring so hard, but there were a few guys there when we showed up, and it was a nice cozy cafe with couches and rugs and a piano, and we got some coffee drinks and sat down and started playing, and people just started to come in, and everyone just sat quietly and listened to our music and our stories, and we kind of just went on this little journey together on a rainy night, and it was so magical and awesome, and I'm going to remember it for the rest of my life. And and so today we're going to drive back to Austin, and I'm going to keep getting ready. Yesterday I ordered a GoPro for my trip, and Angus Reed, my friend, is going to be helping me put together a monthly video of my trip. So I'll do videos like this where I talk about what's going on, and as well as footage from the GoPro that I'll attach to my bike, and put those together for you guys to see what's up. So that's gonna be awesome. That felt like a big win for me, is getting that GoPro, and I ordered a tent that's about half the size and weight of the tent that we used when we biked from Vermont to Austin, so I'm also really psyched about that. And lined up some other gear that I need, like mace and an MSR whisper light stove that can burn diesel and different kinds of gases. And and then emotionally I am feeling much less fearful, and definitely sick about talking about the future in a good way, and just feel really present, and wherever it was that I thought I was going or that I think I'm doing, it's all here now and it's happening now. And I really am, when Addison's talking about the future and are we going to be together when you come back and all that stuff, I feel like there's really no point in even discussing it, really, because how are we going to know how either of us are going to be feeling in 6 to 8 months, and where we're going to be in our lives, and what kind of lessons we'll have learned and mysteries that it will have unraveled. So I'm just getting ready for my trip and being present with the people that I love, and thinking about all the things I appreciate about my friends and about Addison here, because I know I'll be thinking lots about everybody on my ride. And so I'll have some letters and appreciation to share before I go. And yeah, so Okay, yeah, so plan is I'm gonna fly to LA the first week of December. I just need to buy my ticket. My Uncle David lives there, and I get to meet my new niece and nephew. Oh, I call them my niece and nephew. They're my cousins, but they're babies. Before I go, which I'm really happy about, so I'm gonna meet up there with him and my potential cycling partner, Avinash, who may be riding to Panama with me. And yeah, I'll stay there for a few days to a week and then head south from there. So that's the plan, but I still have a few more weeks of preparation. And yeah, I will check in again soon.